Wow, it's just target season for these rappers, man. I don't know what is going on out here. It's just mad crazy right now because none of this should have transpired. I mean, it's just super bizarre. So, as people are sitting there trying to, you know, figure out like what's going on with all these other incidents that's just going on, and you're hearing about, like I'm saying, there's been no call to action, and people are just out here wilding. And just so happened, Benny was in Houston, out in Houston, Texas, and they were in a parking lot of a Walmart. But before we get into that, I want to say to everybody out there, thank you again for being patient with me. It's been a lot of stuff going on. But yes, I'm definitely taking care of y'all on the Patreon, so don't worry about that. Um, yeah, we just been super busy, really, really busy. So we giving you all the stuff that we can when we can get it. Um, Now back to the story. The reason why we didn't put this out earlier is because, like I said, we were busy. We had a whole lot of stuff going on. I got pulled over. A lot of crazy stuff went down today. So, I mean, I got charged with being black on a Sunday night. That was about it. But anyhow, I digress. Let's get back to the point at hand. Now, looking at this, I'm saying to myself, hmm, okay, so this is how it's going to be. In my mind, because that's just how I drew it up in my head. Because I'm thinking about Bootsy. So when somebody told me about Benny, I was like, Benny the Butcher? No, that wasn't Benny, it was Bootsy. I'm thinking they got it confused. Then come to find out, they didn't have it confused. It was Benny. I wasn't in a place where I could even talk about it. So I'm like, okay, I'm in the wrong place. Let me get somewhere where I can do a live stream. Therefore, in the live stream, we could just hash it out there. You know, makes sense. Live stream. Wasn't gonna be the case. Okay, well, we ain't gonna do a live stream then. All right, I guess we'll talk about it once I get to the house. But I gotta be in the house to do it. So here we are, talking to y'all direct through the premiere. Seems to be the best way to do it. Apparently, him and about a couple of his friends were sitting in a vehicle when a car pulled up, pointing guns, all at Benny the Butcher and his friends in a Walmart parking lot in Houston. So naturally, he stops. He starts. They start taking off their jewelry and getting their stuff off. And I guess one of the robbers felt like Benny was stalling, and a couple of words exchanged. Then a shot went off and fired a shot in his leg. All the other guys spread. They just run from the robbery. So they're all hiking it on foot, and shock, total shock that this happened in Houston, and everybody just took off. They put Benny in the car, and they were able to drive up to the corner block. Well, like I was saying before, man, they took him to the corner block, and they called the cops. Somebody called the cops, so I don't know who, but they called 911. Somebody finna go, man, this dude ain't a Black Soprano game, man. Where was Conway and West Side at? That man who always going do 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 do. Where was he at? Why wasn't he dumping? Man, listen, he rich. Let the police do their job. If it's something going on like that, like shootouts, let him go. He get paid to do it. Let him go. That's all I've been hearing. Where the dudes at, man? CeeLo, where the guys? That dude that be do 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 do. Man, that's what we need. Like, whatever, man. Whatever, man. So this is what it indicates. This is what it means. This is uh this is another sad situation because once again, this is somebody who shouldn't be in the situation that he's in. This is somebody who basically was out. You know what I'm saying? Like, okay, look at that. All right. Everybody wants to send me messages. Thank you. But see, this is what other people call being live. Um, a live dude is always going to be in the mix of the action. He's always going to be the one that's out front. You know what I mean? So when things go down, the live guy is always going to be the one shaking up the spot. Now, Benny talk about all this stuff on his records and everything, and people just say, "Man, he just got caught lacking, man. I just can't see how that happened. What is he doing at Walmart?" This is what this is what I'm telling you, man. Fame and being rich and all this stuff is two different elements. You know, some people want to make their money, be able to chill, and that's that. You can't go certain places without security. You know, Benny whole life got to change now. He's famous, whether he know it or not. Like the song he got famous, you famous, famous. So his whole life is different. His whole life then flipped upside down. So with that being said, I just want people to know, if you got a problem with somebody, take it up with that somebody. You know what I'm saying? It don't cause a war. Houston and Dallas, it's something about Texas, man. It's something in the water. Texas has got over 1 million cases of people who got the, the package. And don't nobody over there really, you know what I'm saying, move in a certain way of like how everybody else moves. But, you know, allow me to retort. We've all been moving different. We all been thinking different, eating different, you know what I'm saying, to survive. And this is why in today's time you gotta like really care about yourself. You gotta really care about how you move. You gotta have security. You can't just walk around and go to Walmart. You might not you might not feel famous, but you famous now. You can't just be at no doggone Walmart pulled up. From the story that I heard that he was going too slow, giving up the jewels and all that stuff, and the dude just popped him in the leg. It could have went worse. It could have been a lot worse. Just give up the jewels. If you got, you got. I'm quite sure Walmart got cameras in the parking lot. This is why people move the way they do. Oh man, it's just happening too frequent. And like I said, where's all these people at that come out in March? It's like three rappers been hit, four in the past week, in 7 days. 7 days, it's been four rappers that got hit. Now you can't clean up your community. Talk about social injustice and all this. You can't even get your black backyard cleaned up, or you stand up against the violence in your own neighborhood. If you won't stand up against the violence in your own neighborhood, the little kids is being hurt in your own community because the OGs ain't doing what they supposed to do. Because you can't really call yourself an OG if you ain't moving like one. So everybody thinking about them and their family. That's it. They out. They don't care about nobody else. That's the tragic part. Man, the way I feel, man, it can go either way. At this point, it's just that it's happening so frequent. Four in a week. It's like, man, there's no outcry. Nobody gonna give a damn. Now, if you're gonna say, oh man, they just hit Tank, the R&B singer Tank, or Justin Bieber was shot in his hand. Oh, you're gonna start seeing some changes. LMA band got shot at. What? Oh, some changes is coming. Ariana Grande gets pushed down and robbed. Oh, some changes are coming. So, for Benny, I understand, like you say, you famous. This album came out, did quite well for you. And to have something like this happen, it's a sad thing. I'm just thanking God he's alive. Him and Boosie. And now it's time to get y'all what y'all need. We got that Kevin Hart on Patreon. That's what's rocking right now. In case y'all didn't know, that's coming out today. We got Whitney Houston and her other influence. Why Britney Spears lost her conservatorship case. Why you should pay attention to that. T.I. trying to take Floyd Mayweather out. You know, Tristan Thompson and Larsa Pimpin and all that stuff. That love triangle. We go into deeper detail with the Minister Farrakhan and DJ Vlad. Of course, whatever happened to Chris Lighty. We did that. We learned about Sean Penn and Tupac. It's a lot. It's a lot. And we doing a live stream that we're gonna address. And thank you again. Hit the like button. Subscribe to the page if you're new here. Hit the notification bell. I'm gonna try to finish up a lot of things over here before I go to bed. Deuces.